Hey guys, welcome back to Reviews and How-Tos. I'm Tyler. Today we're going to be checking out this electric fridge freezer, and BougeRV was actually nice enough to send this over to us for us to check out. Now this one here is going to be the Rocky 50. They do give you some instructions here. Pull these out because they do have actually a few different models of the Rocky. They got the Rocky 40, the 50, the 65, and the 75. Instructions in here, super clear, nice plain English. So if you have any questions, not a problem, you can refer to that. Additionally, if you don't like this model style, whatever, BougeRV has tons and tons of different fridge and freezers. I've actually reviewed a few of theirs. I love them, they're great. Speaking of this one here, let's go ahead and check it all out. I'll show you some of the features and everything on it. So up here, first we'll look inside. And right there you go, that is the inside. Lots of room in here. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of Gatorade, a whole bunch of Dr. Pepper in here. And then over here on this side, we have us some Coca-Cola. Obviously, you can put whatever you want in here. It does have these here so that you can keep things nice and organized. You can also pull these all out if you want to. This little centerpiece does pull out. This other one here obviously does pull out. And then you're gonna have plenty of room inside down here. Something else nice down in here at the bottom, it does have a little plug. So if you do want to put ice in this, or say you spill something, make a mess, really easy to clean out, and then it just drains out that hole down here at the bottom. If you're camping at night, not to worry, it does have built-in lights. That is actually really cool. Easy to just throw this stuff right back inside there. Like I said, this divider, you can use it. You don't have to. Throw all of our drinks back inside there, close that back up, and then we'll go over some of the buttons here on the side. All right, so we got our menu right here. I just pushed the power button once and that turns it on. If you hold this down, it's gonna turn it off. You can control the temperature on here by pushing these buttons. Right now I do have it in Fahrenheit. It will go into Celsius as well. Once it quits blinking, you just hold these buttons down together and it will switch over to Celsius if Celsius is your thing. You've got a couple of other functions in here. You can go into eco mode, or you can go into the full max mode. And then if you want to adjust the left or the right side, whenever you are adjusting temperatures, you go over here, hit this button, and you can adjust them independently. That's something really cool that I have not seen before. All right, and then like I said, we do have the app here, really cool. You can control each side independently. You can just click on them and turn them off like that, boom, like that. And then down here, you can control the temperature. Right there you go. It does have DC input, solar input, and it also has a type C. You can turn it off completely by pushing here. You can go up here, and then, like I said, it does have the battery protection. So if you have this plugged in via the DC port on your vehicle, you can adjust these settings to ensure that you do not come back to a dead battery on your vehicle. It's okay if this turns off for a little bit. It's gonna stay nice and cool. This is nice and insulated. Additionally, you do have the battery down here that will keep it cool as well if you're not running off the battery on your car. Let's go ahead and look at this battery here really quick. All right, so really easy. It just pops open like this, and then you do have access to your battery. You can pull this out, and boom, there you go. And then plug it back in if you need to. So super easy to install and take out the battery. All right, so that pretty much wraps up the BougeRV Rocky 50. Like I said, I've used a few of their products, really like them. We've had this one in the house now running for the past 5 days or so, just using it off and on, checking it out. Absolutely no issues. So if you are interested in a nice electric fridge freezer, I highly recommend this one. Go ahead and check it out.